Okay, now comes something that IT guys and gals all over the world dread, which is the OSI model. Now, we're not going to get into it just yet. Just going to give you a little brief history, and then the next lecture we'll get into the OSI model. And when I say brief, I mean really brief. All right, OSI came about as a conceptual blueprint. All right, they're broken into 7 different layers. The whole purpose of it was for internetworking, interoperability for these designers of protocols and hardware, for understanding, to understand how data flows on a network. That is the reasons, or one of the reasons, or some of the reasons that the OSI model was indeed came to life. Who brought it to life was the ISO, the International Standards Organization. I believe they finally published it in 1984, so it's been around for quite a while now. So we need to know the OSI model. Now, we need to know the OSI model for your exam. You need to know, yes, you need to know the layers. You need to know, certain things that work on the layers and the PDUs, but you don't have to go insane with the OSI model for the CCNA exam. You do not. Know the layers, know what encapsulation is, and I'm going to explain all those things to you in the next, not session, but in the next lesson. We'll talk about all that. But again, in a real world scenario, how would you use the OSI model? Hey, I'm having a layer 2 issue. Hey, there's a layer 3 switch. Things of that nature. That's how you would use the OSI model. But again, it was created for us to give us an understanding. Remember, all this comes from the ARPANET, right? And the TCP/IP, and we'll get into the TCP/IP model later on. But the OSI model, we need to learn it. It's in your test, a couple questions in your test, very basic questions. In the real world, very little that you'll use it. It's just knowing the terminology when somebody says, hey, I got a layer 3 something or a layer 2 whatever. That's about it. Okay, that's the history, the very brief history of the OSI. So now when we get into the next lesson, we'll start getting into the OSI. I'll see you there.